Times change. Some of the change that comes with the ticking hands of the clock is positive change, but on the other hand, some of it's not so positive. Now, I'm not telling you anything that you didn't already know to begin with, but let's back up to around the year 1970. See, that was the last time communities like Bertram had a high school. 1970 was the last time many people really felt that hometown spirit, hometown pride that only a local school can bring. Dr. Dayton Warden, a local dentist, was part of the last graduating class here in Bertram that had between 25 and 30 students. He recalls how things were different back then. His family owned a grocery store in downtown Bertram. He says that his family worked 6 days a week and went to church on Sundays, and that's just the way it was, Dr. Warden tells me. Dr. Warden tells the story of how he went off to summer school in order to prepare for college. When he came home, he discovered just how much the community had changed. The high school was gone. The football field where he spent countless hours was gone. And what he says next tugs at the heartstrings. Dr. Warden tells me the heart of the community was gone. The pulse was gone, he said. It's around 7:30 and some of the kids who live here in Bertram are just getting home from some after-school activities. In some cases, the children have parents who work 2 jobs or commute to more economically stable communities, perhaps even into Austin. You see, for children who live further out in places such as Oatmeal, Briggs, and Cow Creek, it could be even later before they get home. That's not the way it's always been, but for now, that's the way that it is. Every one of us needs time to rest and unwind and relax after a long day. Children especially need this. Kids in these rural areas may find themselves waking up at 5:30 the next morning to catch the bus into school. And as I said earlier, many will not get home until after 7:30 in the evening. That's a 14-hour day. A little much for an 11-year-old. At least most, I think, would agree. A law passed in 2015 changed the state education code from a school year being 180 days to 75,600 minutes. A school day is defined as 420 minutes or 7 hours. This formula did not take into consideration after-school activities or time in transit to and from school. There's something else this formula needs to take into consideration: the needs of children and parents. But as communities such as Bertram continue to grow and hopefully prosper, reasonable access to education is something that will need to be addressed. Solutions such as strategically placing a high school or a junior high in places like Bertram are issues that will need to be discussed. But for now, parents will continue to balance busy schedules, and children will wake up at 5:30 and get home at 7:30 and fulfill 75,600 minutes worth of an obligation. Reporting for the Hill Country Tribune, I'm Managing Editor Matt Briscoe.